Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. This is Rona, and I just wanted to say I'm happy to be here talking to everybody. It's kind of course, a very disturbing subject I wanted to talk to you about. Um, I uploaded some videos onto YouTube only because I don't want my mama to see it. It upset. She doesn't. I don't want to explain this stuff to her. It's the truth, but it's too upsetting for her. She's 86. And so I'm just doing this for you all to know. Um, I uploaded some excerpts, about 4 or 5 little videos that I recorded from the ltandweknow.com. He's a retired military lieutenant that does wonderful truth shows, and but it also gives you hope, because I know from some of the other shows, he's a digital warrior, and some of the others I've watched, I know that the children are being rescued that have been in these underground bunkers, and the terrible things that's been done to them. It's unreal. And this right here, I'm not going to read it all, but it says, "Can blood from young people slow aging?" Well, that's the disturbing part. Um, and that's why I no longer watch movies, Hollywood. I'm just sick of it. And I certainly don't watch the regular mainstream news because they won't report on any of this. But it's a terrible thing. I don't know if you've heard of adrenochrome. I have found out through uh, watching several digital warriors, that it is a chemical that's in the blood when children are frightened. And it is, you can do your own research on it because it's so disturbing to talk about. But anyway, it is taken from them and used by Hollywood celebrities, so called celebrities, as a youth serum. And you can do your own research. Look it up, adrenochrome. Look it up. Not on Google, because a lot of Google's censored. I would add DuckDuckGo to my in my settings as a new browser, and look at adrenochrome there. It's very disturbing, and I know, excuse me, that's not what I usually talk about, but Lord, the children are just, I can't stand the thoughts of what they've been going through by these Luciferians. And I pray every day that God saves our world, saves our country from these terrible, terrible people. And it's unreal. It's hard to believe. It's hard to hear. And I was shocked too. But I saw a lot of things that got done to children when I worked at the police department for 25 years. And that's why the Children's Advocacy Center is so important. But thousands of children are going to need so much support. The ones that survived uh, are going to need so much support and love and therapy and caring. Uh, but I know God will provide for them, because it's unbelievable what's going on right under our feet. We didn't know it. It was in underground bunkers. And a lot of these children were born underground just for that purpose. And uh, it's just hard for me to even talk about it. But you need to look it up about the Luciferians and what they believe. Well, it goes on now. And that's who's trying to take over our country. And I know you probably think I'm crazy, but I'm not. You can look it up, do your own research. It hurts your heart. And when I first heard about it, it was just, Lord, it's awful. But I've been praying about it ever since. And the military, from what I understand, is rescuing lots of these children now, raiding these underground bunkers. And lots and lots of indictments are being served, the way I understand it now, or they're going to be. But I just wanted to tell you that because I think a lot of people's going to end up in Gitmo. You can search Google Earth and see that it was expanded under Donald Trump's presidency, and I think this behavior will hopefully end soon, now that they found out what's going on, and it's so upsetting. But we got to pray hard. Everybody needs to pray hard. Pray for our children, pray for our country, and you can look this stuff up yourself. But I did post some YouTube videos, and they were excerpts that I'd recorded from LTN We Know, because I'm not real good at this stuff. I wanted to put them on this one and talk about it, but I don't know how to do that yet. So I just did them as separate videos and put titles on them. And they're very, very disturbing. One has Sandra Bullock, the actress, being interviewed by Ellen. And it's awful. Just have to excuse the content, but it tells real plain what they use these children for. And also, it has an excerpt. I mean, they're all from LTN We Know, but Steve Harvey, his show, it shows what Oprah uses on her face. I can't even say it out loud, but just check those videos out on YouTube. That's the only place I put them. But I'm going to do another podcast here in a minute for Facebook, but I just didn't want Mama to see this one. But we need God to intervene. Please, God, we need you to intervene and save our country from these terrible people. And like I say, you don't have to take my word for it. Just start doing your own digging. I did. I started, I thought, Lord, that's awful. And I started looking up stuff myself. And the more you dig, the worse it gets. And it's stuff that's been hidden from the public. And the mainstream media will not report on this. Like I said, they're owned by corporations who tell them what to say. So I'm going to get off of here right now and make my other podcast. But God bless you all, and just pray for our country and pray for the children and pray for the military that's rescuing them. And I will say that Operation Underground Railroad was started by this man. Oh, I wish I could remember his name. But there was a movie that, of course, Hollywood will show, but it's supposed to be released somehow soon, maybe by fall. I'm not sure. The Sound of Silence. Jim Caviezel is an actor that I would watch. He plays the main character, and it's a true story of a DHS agent that was just shy of his retirement and had just quit because they were raiding these places where the children were kidnapped and stuff, but the children were already gone and they could just get them in, and did it. And it was tearing him up so bad that he wanted to start getting the children back. So that'll be out this fall, I heard. It may be sooner, but that's a Operation Underground Railroad. That's a good charity to contribute to. But I'll talk to y'all later.